put those closed captions on. Howdy. Lurk, no worries. Thanks for coming in on the raid. I appreciate it. Hello. Happy Friday. Saren, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. How is the diamond dotting? How did that end up going? I hope that it was a good time. I worked on this some more today because I was nervous waiting to take Gandalf. So we got a lot done. I got a lot done. So I was thinking maybe we try something small, like how we did the ghosts. I don't know what though. How did it go? Well, it was funny because they were like, I don't really know if we normally like recheck TNRs because like when we do the surgery, you know, like they're knocked out, they're in like a cage, this and the other thing, so like, you know, we don't really have to handle them, like, you know, I can see if the doctor's and I was like, oh, I'm like, don't worry about that. I'm like, he is so friendly. I'm like, you can do anything to him and he's gonna be like, oh, okay. And the lady was like blown away by how good he was, and how sweet he was, and yeah, he's so sweet. So, the doctor checked him out, and I know it's super not usual. The doctor checked him out, and everything appears fine, appears to be healing. You know, they were able to like kind of feel, nothing felt weird or wrong. There was no like feeling of any kind of blockage or anything like that, so it could just be, I forget what she called it, but I was like, that's a naughty sounding word. Well, kind of. I don't know if that, like, I've heard that term before, but like I don't remember if that's what she said. It was something along those lines though, and she was like, you know, it doesn't appear to be any kind of issue. And I was like, okay, well, you know, how long should we expect to continue to see this? She's like, I mean, he could just always, and I'm like, no. Like, absolutely not. That doesn't sound good at all. Hi, Petrichor. My nails. I just don't want to focus. No. These are, unfocusing. There we go. Ah. I did have them yesterday. Yeah. I have a affiliate now with Maniology, and I'm super duper excited about it. Like, I filmed a little thing. I have to edit it. I filmed actually a long thing like that I'll put on my YouTube, which is kind of like tutorial style. But I want to take like some short little snippets to put on like social media. But this was, they, excuse me, they sent me a polish kit and like a stamp set, and so I wanted to use them, and I freaking love how they turned out. I think that they're so good and they're so pretty. And my camera does not. Last manicure lasted 12 days. Love that for you. Yeah, I'm gonna see how long, because this is the Maniology polish. Their stamping stuff. Like, everything is them. So the base coat, the polish, the stamp polish, and the top coat. So I'm really curious to see, especially Especially with the increased hand washing I'm doing right now. How well it all lasts and holds up, because I can, you know, pass that on to you all. Well, it was one of these things, like, it was really scary. I reached out to them and I was like, hi, so, like, I sold myself to them. Like, I had put in an order and I had, like, a question about something. And when I went to, like, the contact us section, I noticed that they also had, like, an affiliate program. And so I was like, why not just be like, hi, I have... I have a different... I have a different kind of platform, where, you know, my hands are, like, always on camera, and it could be an interesting opportunity. And they were like, that sounds awesome, we're down to try something new. And I was like, huh. And then they had, like, a whole little thing that I had to fill out, and one of them was like, you know, like, what makes you a valuable member of, like, our team or whatever. And I was like, nothing. I'm a weenie. I didn't think anything was gonna, like, the instant, like, self-doubt and, like, the way that I was like, no, I'm actually I'm actually just a little crochet creature over here. I'm a person, yeah. It's like, I didn't think you were actually gonna go for this, and I yeah. How dare the mailman do his job? I know. I'm happy too that they went with it. I didn't think this through. No, but I'm happy that I tried it, that I went through with it, and I hope that, I mean, I know that one person's already used my code and has gotten 10% off, like, and the other thing too, like, that I really, like, it's important for me because so many of us like to try new things. Do you know what I mean? But we also don't want to spend a ton of money trying something new, especially if we're not sure we're going to like it. And you can literally get, like, a starter kit that comes with, like, the polish and, like, the stamping kit and the little thing you need to, like, use for the stamps for, like, $18 to $25. And then if you use the coupon code, you get 10% off. And it's like, to me, that's... I'm okay spending that kind of money to try something, even if I don't like it. Like, I'm not going to be beating myself up over, like, I spent thousands of dollars on this, I have to like it. Like, you know, if you... The starter kit, it's low risk. Exactly. Exactly. It's not like a big investment, and it comes with everything. And then if you... And, I mean, the plates are only $8. Like... I like the kinds of stuff like this, where I can, like, show stuff to you guys that I really like, that works well for me, and, like, isn't a ton of money. That's why I like some of the Knit Picks yarn that I share. Because, again, same thing. Some of it is really expensive because it's wool and all of that fancy stuff, but, like... Y'all, I gotta be honest. Plan to use your code too. Yay! Yeah. Definitely, like, feel free to let us know which one you get, and, like, when we see pretty things. Yeah! And, like, I don't know. It's so fancy. Self-care is important. I don't know what to make. I need to work on some stuff for a sale. Because I need to have a sale, especially after the whole James job thing. He is like fighting to get like at least some of that money, but we'll see what happens. But I'm kind of blanking. Should we try making some little, I don't know. The ghosts were perfect. We could just make little blobs. Like, what if they're not ghosts? What if they're just different colors and they're just little blobby guys? I don't know. Like, I really, really like doing the blind bag. And I think that you all liked it too. There's only 2 of them left. Yeah, like little slimes. Like, they would look like ghosts, but they could be like... What if it was like this color, like a multicolor? Wee blob sounds fun. Wee blobs. You do little monsters like Gordon? Yeah. I was thinking about that. If I did a little monster like Gordon. Hold on. I actually have that up. Because I was trying to think of something that I could do like blind bag style. You know? Holiday trees. I thought about doing snowmen. Like, I could either... I don't know, like, we had done at one point, like, ornaments. Do you want to build a snowman? Where on earth? Oh, I know where it is. Because, like, I could do whole snowmen, right? Like, big ones that have, like, body sections and stuff like that. Or, I'm trying to find a picture. It could be like a ghost, but one small indent for head and body. Snowman and buttons, yeah. Well, so that's what I'm thinking is, like, do we do almost like a like a body and a head of a snowman? Or the other thing I could do is, back in the day, I had done some ornaments. I'm trying to find. Because, like, you could hang them on your car, or you could hang them on your tree, or off a wreath, or whatever, and it's, you know, nondescript, it's not Christmas, it's not any holiday. There are so many holidays, like, between now and the new year. It's really pretty cool. I can't find any of their pictures. So it would just be like their little head and like a carrot nose or something. Evidently I don't have them saved there. They're on my old website. Around the winter, and then you end up with a 4-month gap without a holiday. Yeah. For real though, it's like holiday after holiday after holiday after holiday, and then nothing. It's like Valentine's Day. And you're like, oh, okay. Let me see. For those of you who haven't been around for a long time, this is my old website. Here, I can show you. This is my old site. With like these colors. This was how it was laid out before. Let me see. Ah. Alright, hold on. See if I can't find them. I just wanted to show you the ornaments. Stop. Like, I'm not necessarily opposed to doing, like, ornaments again, because that would be simple. I'm not opposed to doing, like, small, simple snowmen. But I feel like if I make a snowman, then you're going... It's like if you give a mouse a cookie, okay? If you make a snowman, then you're going to have to, make him a scarf. And if you make him a scarf, he's going to want a hat to go with his scarf. You know, like it's just a... Like different colors and patterns, stripes and color blocking. Oh, like actual ornaments? Like round ones? I've never done that. Here we go. So... This, for instance, like this was a kitty ornament. So it was just like the cat head, and then you got to pick a ribbon that you wanted. So that was like... Let's try making a little blobby, a little multicolor blobby, and let's see how we feel about him. I have so many windows open, I'm just closing a few. 'Cause I'm overwhelmed. And then maybe, it's like maybe the little blobby guys, maybe they are the, like, grab bag. And then maybe the snowmen are the larger item? Maybe? Like maybe we make the snowmen the bigger, like slightly more expensive friend. You guys like that? Okay. By the way, I have not forgotten about cows. I am trying... I'm pivoting a little bit because everybody was voting for a cow that's like standing up, like correctly, if you will, like on all fours. And I thought for sure that you guys were going to be like a sitting down, like kawaii style. And so I have to kind of pivot now and try and figure out how I want to do it, because they've got slender legs, you know? If they're sitting down, they could be a little bit chunkier and, you know. This is not cow season. I wish it was easy to do both for the cows. I mean, I will say that there are patterns out there for both types of cows, the sitty down kind and the standy up kind. Oh my goodness. So I got up this morning and it's raining. And so I've been, you know, taking care of all the critters. And I look out the back door and Fluffy Cat's heated house is like, it has like fog on the little flap, which means that they're lying down in it. And they were just like in there waiting because it was raining. And they were like, this is dry. So I open up the back door and their little head kind of peeks out and they come out, they eat their breakfast, and then they went right back in like they've been in there the whole day. Push till later since it's more holiday season, yeah. And that's why I guess I'm trying to figure out like what the heck am I making? I know, they're so sweet. I just love that the shelter staff were like so blown away by how sweet and friendly he was. Oh, so wait, I didn't finish this. Sorry. They did give me a contact. We went over, they weren't there, but evidently this shelter does also have like a foster system. So I have like the coordinator's email. So I'll be sending them a message after stream. Evidently they'll be back at the shelter on Sunday, and they were saying like, you know, you could just bring him back and have him kind of be evaluated and meet with them and all of that. So unfortunately the one that I thought was going to work out, the one that's like about 45 minutes to an hour south of us, they were like, oh, we didn't realize that you were in like this county. We thought that you were near us. We try to like work with people in our area. And I was like, oh. And they sent like, here's a bunch of resources you can use. And I'm like, I've already called all these places, but... And they were like, you know, if you're willing to like transport him for all of his appointments and stuff, maybe we can make... I'm like, oh, God. It is a counter, yes. If you do exclamation mark counter, it'll pull up a link. It's so handy and I love it so much. There we go. Also, welcome in Mushroom. So, it's not a no, it's just a... I don't know. But I'm still hoping that the whole foster situation can work out, because it's just, I think it would just be a lot for him in the shelter. But it's a lot for us, too. You know, he's been here for a couple of weeks, and this was not the plan. And we don't mind helping him. We don't mind being there and doing what we can. But at the same time, I totally lost the link or the page that I was on. Nope. This one? This one. This one? Jeez. I don't know. He was so brave, though, in the car. I was very proud of him. Who are we talking about? Gandalf. Gandalf is a former feral kitty that we trapped, neutered, and released, only for him to come back and say, no, 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 I don't want to be released. And now we're trying to find him a home, because we have 2 cats and a dog right now, and none of them get along with each other. And he hasn't gotten along with either of our cats yet. So we're kind of full. The plan was to trap, neuter, and release him, not trap, neuter, and have a 3rd cat. But he's very sweet. He's a big cuddle bug and just an absolute gem of a baby cat. Like, he's young. He's young. I was telling my mom about he was TNR'd directly to your kitchen. Listen, like, one of my favorite things about this one TikTok, like, the video that I had done. Hold on. Hold on. Finding it. Is it? Nope, that's Fluffy Cat. I have so many videos on my phone of cats. Is it? Yeah. So, like, we put him in, like, the catio, thinking, like, okay, yeah, this will be perfect, and he'll be able to, like, relax, because, like, and he's, like, trying to jump out and everything, and then later on, I'm walking Patch, and there he is, like, I got out, and he just, like, came running right back up to the house, like, let me in! Like, alright, bud. Yeah, well, so my cats are... Artemis is a stray who lived on her own for at least 4 years outside. She doesn't really take kindly to strangers. She was a solitary cat. I think that she probably got bullied. Maple was a former feral cat who I tamed over the course of about a year. Like a true terrified of everyone feral cat.
I found my people.
And then Captain Meowdy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And then with Maple, he is FIV positive. Artemis is FIV negative. Obviously they can be together, but they need to kind of want to be together. And so we've been working with them, and they've been making some progress. We honestly thought that Gandalf and Maple might be more each other's speed, just because of how Gandalf's a kitten. But Maple had some very strong opinions about Gandalf before he was neutered, and then the other night Gandalf smacked Maple in the face. So, you know, it's not for lack of trying, but we have to do right by the pets that we did agree to take in. And we have to do right by the one that decided that, you know, he doesn't want to be outside anymore. But it doesn't mean that we have to completely upheave our current pet's life. Because that's not fair to either of them. They've been through enough. So it's not for lack of trying. It's just also I'm not going to push anyone to the point of them being stressed, because that's not worth it to me. And Gandalf is FIV negative too, so Maple's my FIV positive baby. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole zoo here. Oh, they do. Yeah. And that's what we've been seeing a little bit more with Maple and Artemis, is that, I mean, they're kept separated, but they have access to see each other through our, like, baby gates. And they definitely, there's been more of an interest in each of them with the other, but you know, we're letting them take the lead, because they were not part of a colony. They were solitary outdoor cats. So it's gonna take some time. If it works. Lurk for chores, no worries. Oh, that's awesome. Hi, Sly Fox. It is pretty, isn't it? It's a cotton yarn. It's sugar and cream. It's a scented yarn. Yeah, that's scented.
I found my people.
Kiki Hunter Creative, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Scented yarn, what a concept, yeah. I think Saren has a scented item. I know that Georgina does, I think. Maybe it's just Georgina. I made a donut out of the scented yarn. Scented with what? What do you mean? It's a cotton yarn, so it's pretty susceptible to absorbing. Fragrance will fade with washing. It's supposed to be some kind of lavender. It's a lavender one. Yeah, no, I honestly, I have such a soft spot in my heart for these critters, for these kitties that no one wants, or that were just like, you know, fixed but nothing else. So I have a soft spot for them, obviously, as you know, evidenced by the fact that I now have one living in a spare room right now. um, while we try and figure out best course of action. So I definitely understand that, though. It's very rewarding. To have them go from being scared to being sweet. Ad soon? Not quite. I started late because we had taken Gandalf to the shelter. And so then when I got back, I needed to eat lunch. So we have about almost 20 minutes until ads. But thank you. Yeah, I got home and I was like, I need to eat something. Oh no, you're fine. No worries. Part of me is like, what if we don't do the little skirt that the ghost had? What if we just do a, like, we just close up the bottom and then maybe give them some like legs, or maybe not. I don't know. We can see what we're feeling. But the blob feels like it should be blobby, you know? Okay, I shall unclench and quench. Oh, goodness. I don't know though about this, because we just did ghosts. Are people going to want similar shaped items? Oh, I hate when the inspiration is just like, hi, I'm gonna vanish because you're overwhelmed. And it's like, but could you not? Do you think you could actually stick around? Please. That'd be really great. More bats. I mean, the mummy bat's still there. Yup, I can spell. It's okay. It's Friday. I mean, I guess that, like, there are people who just make one type of item all the time and sell them. What if I just make little blobs? Hi, Emily. Thanks for the lurk. They're like emotional support blobs because they could fit in your pocket, you know? You can take them with you. Little pocket pals, yeah. I support blobs. How are you doing, Natalie? Oh my goodness. This might be random. Have any of you all seen the new trailer for Inside Out 2? Yes. Not yet. Yes. Well, they introduced a new character because Riley. It's the same. It's the same little girl, but she's now a teenager. And they introduced a new character. There's supposedly more, but there's at least one that you're introduced to in the trailer video. Oh no, I'm sorry that you weren't feeling well. I hope you're feeling better. Always good to have you. Feeling a lot better? Oh, good. It's gonna be amazing, yeah. It's one of my favorite movies. It's so good. I'm so ready for it. Also, James and I watched that Avatar trailer, and we're both pretty darn excited for it. So... He's an emotional support blob. It was like, you can do the thing. I want to snuggle the blob. For what now? That's awesome. Hopefully people actually use it for that. You know? Blob. Blorb. I don't know, maybe I just do a line of emotional support blobs. And they're all just little different colors and patterns and blobbiness. Dimmer lights, no music, static images on their TV screens. Oh, hell yes. I love all of that. You like emotional support blobs? And we can make each of them a little different. Like maybe some will have legs. Maybe some will just be... Yeah, that's the only thing that's hard. Is when they do it like real early in the morning. Because there's a lot of us that are like... I don't know about all that. I guess that we can give it a shot. I'm afraid that it won't work. It won't sell. But I guess the other thing that I was trying to remind myself of with the ghosts was like, if they didn't sell, one day when I'm able to do a craft fair, they're perfect craft fair, like, you know, items. So, because they wouldn't be terribly expensive and, not regular hours, yeah. Yeah. That's not a good time for a lot of people. It is nice that they're doing it, though. I agree. They're so cute, though. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to hope then that, like, other stores will start to do things like that, too. Like, for instance, Target is a very overwhelming store for me. Because they have, like, the white floors and the bright lights. Like, Walmart at least has, like, a darker concrete kind of floor, at least where I am. Like, it's not... The light reflecting off of it isn't, like... It's just... Think they're doing something similar? That would be nice. Alright, should we try and figure out a snowman pattern? What do you think? overwhelming and less empty there too, yeah. I feel like some targets, though, have something like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but... is a good first step. I agree. I 100% agree. And it gets other people thinking about it and how they can, you know, do better. Yeah. All right. I think we should work on a snowman pattern. And I think that instead of handwriting it, I'm going to type it. Because there won't be a whole lot of assembly. Hopefully it's a pattern I can release. I have patterns typed up for the frog and for the chicken. I just need to write out the assembly instructions, and maybe I need to do that one day while I'm live because y'all can help keep me focused and on task and, like, you know? I think we're about to have stretch break. Yeah. Yeah, we can body double. All right, it's stretch break time. So we'll take a quick stretch, we'll place some words on stream, and then we'll come back and we'll start working on a snowman pattern. I kind of have an idea of how it will go. I have a few other... I have a couple of things that I need to just type patterns for, and I don't know why it's been so hard for me to, but, like... I don't know. Would you guys be, like, up for hanging out with me while I type and, like, just, I don't know. I want to get patterns back out again, but it's been really overwhelming. I know that my life right now has been really overwhelming, so I'm trying to give myself a little bit of grace, but, yes? Okay. Because we can chat still, and then you all can even help me. I can be like, does this make sense? And you all can be like my live studio audience pattern testers. Or pattern, like, you won't have the pattern, but like assembly checkers. I don't know. I'm gonna go pee on our stretch break. I'll be right back. Whoosh. Go get a drink or a snack or use the bathroom or take your meds or do what you gotta do. And I will be right back. Alright, I think ads are done. Yeah. What the heck? What was that? That was unnecessary. My head hurts now. That's a mood. Yeah, like the big word was judicial. So lots of weird words, or letters rather. Let me see if I have a normal skein of white anywhere. Not the larger one. Okay. So okay. We're gonna have a little vote. A little poll in the chat. What now? We're going to have blob crochet. We're going to have Halloween town cross stitch, which is the saloon we've been working on. And we're going to have type some patterns. Okay. I guess I can also put diamond dotting on there too. Have a vote. Let me know what you would like for me to do. I need to get more white yarn. I used a ton of it when I made the ghosts, and the only white yarn that I have left is one that is a thicker, like this is thicker than what I normally use. So I like to write my patterns using the same yarn throughout. That way I know like how big something will be. So for instance, I use big twist yarn, like a number 4 weight. This is a number 5 weight. And I wouldn't want to use this to write a pattern and then be like, well, now the proportions look silly, or, you know, something's not quite right. So I'll pick up more of the white yarn over the weekend, and then we can work on snowmen on Monday, which is fine. So go ahead, have a little vote, have a cheeky vote on what to do. I now have the Inside Out song in my head. Such a good movie. The shelter today when we brought Gandalf was playing Zootopia in the waiting room. I thought that was pretty great. Okay, typing patterns is winning. Keep voting though, because I'm hoping that there's more than 6 of you here right now. Amazing, right? If that is the case, because there's not very much time left. Zootopia is so good. I'm so excited for the second one. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna grab my bag of, like, parts. Which sounds weird, but for those patterns. And my iPad, because I've been typing it there so that I can get the formatting correct. So that it looks like it did on my Mac. But that I can do it anywhere instead of only being able to sit in my office and do it. So it looks like Halloween Town is close behind, so make sure you vote. I'm gonna go grab my iPad though, because I don't think it's gonna change. Be right back. What are we doing? What are... James, no. James, that's an unfortunate typo. Nothing? Being well behaved? Oh, are you though? Alright, sure. Allow me to put on my skepticals. Whoop. Skepticals. I would never misbehave. Well, James and Kit Kat, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Which pattern is this that I have? The Chimkin. Chicken feet. Beak. I have one chicken foot. Alrighty. Sure thing. Was being so well behaved. So now y'all are just like lying to my face, huh? I see. That's fine. That's fine. What should our chicken be named, chat? Nugget. Greg. Oh. Oh, I forget what the thing's called now on their head. Is it a crown? I know I kept calling it a gobbler, which was wrong. Crest? What is the thing on a chicken's head called? Comb. Should be called a gobbler. I agree. Alright. Google is the MVP, it's true. So while I was sitting in the bathroom, honesty here, while I was peeing, I was like, you know, honestly, maybe I try again to do like a pattern every month next year, but like just a crochet pattern, not doing the multi thing. And that's purely because I currently have 3 patterns that need to be written and like put out, and then I have the snowman one I wanted to do. Like I already have a bunch that I want to publish, and so it's like, okay, well if I can get like 4 or 5 of them kind of like done ahead of time, then like those months that those are being released, I could work on the other ones. Yeah. Part of me feels like I just need to get back into it. You know? Note that if you change your hook size or your yarn weight, your amigurumi may turn out to be a different size. I changed this because I used to have to change, like a lot of this stuff I can copy and paste from one pattern to another. And I was making it so that I was like saying the specific type of animal or creature or whatever. And then when I would copy and paste it, it would end up being wrong because I forgot to change that word there. Not worry about burning out, yeah. Round, magic ring, single crochet, increase, decrease. I feel like having the camera like this is just like, you know, like I'll just leave it like this, I guess. I don't know. Or I mean, I guess I could move the iPad a little bit so that you can see the keyboard if you want. I don't know. I've never done this. So the pattern's already typed. I need to do the explanation-y bits, you know? Assembly notes. I'll just write extra when I can. Yeah, so if I miss a day or two because of life, I'm not upset. Yeah. I'm behind and I am still upset, but whatever, yeah. Yeah. I know, it's hard when we do these things to ourselves. Alright. So we have our chicken head here. Buck, 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 buck. I don't know why I have a random tap or a random pin. But to have a digital record of it, and instead I'm making up new stuff. That sounds about right, honestly. Nice. That's awesome. Instead of being like, sure, this is good here. Oh. I love that, honestly. I wonder... Maybe I can put this here. And then that way you guys can see some of what I'm doing. Because, like, here's our chicken stuff. I don't know why I only have one foot. I don't know if I was maybe going to photograph some of the steps as I went. See, this is where it's tricky, because it'd be so much easier to just be like, sew the head to the body. But what I need to figure out is how to explain that, like, this empty space here, right? Because you have these little doodads, and then there's a spot where you don't. That part has to be facing the body, like. If I plan too much, I get stressed out and never start. First, locate the spot on the back of the chicken's head where there is no ruffle. This will be facing the back of, no, this will be facing, yeah, the back of the chicken. Type of random scenes and decide. Seems like a reasonable spot in the timeline, so now you go here. Aw, Fluffy Cat's here. Hi, baby. I ordered a, like, $5 tarp from Amazon to cover up their heated house, because it got really drenched in the rain. Poor baby. I started in the middle of my book and now I'm writing the beginning. Jealous of us? Uh-oh. Look at this baby. Look at this baby. They've been in their heated house all day. No, sweetheart. So sweet. Okay. See, this is the one thing, because like I'm able to mark, like, okay, I'm gonna need to take a picture of this, so I'll be like in parentheses, see figure blank, you know? So behind on my own writing adventures. I love Fluffy Cat. I love Fluffy Cat too. They're sweet baby. Okay. This will be facing the back of the chicken. Thanks! I really like them. Really like them. This one's my favorite. But don't tell the others. Yeah. This is This one is 2 days only holiday sale. This is who I'm telling the others. This is the kit that I can't find. Hi, Susan. Here it is. This one. That's the, I used a different set of color than the ones that they included, but those are the stamps that I used. So that one is a starter kit. It's $22, comes with 2 nail polishes, and 2 plates, as well as like your little stamping block and the whole shebang. So it's a really good deal because like each plate is normally $8, and then the polish and the little stamping doodad, and yeah, they're really pretty. They're really pretty. Heck yeah, we're all each other's cheerleaders and support system, and you can do hard things. Like, hello, look at me today. Doing all the hard things. I have so many windows open. Okay. Oh my god. How are you doing today, Susan? Happy Friday. goodness, I love her so much. I love her so much. Oops. Make sure you pin the head on the opposite side of the bunny from where you left alone. Oops. I have to get more yarn. So we're working on typing up some assembly stuff for some patterns that I've been procrastinating putting off, and just kind of chatting and doing the things. You know? So we're typing up chicken notes right now. Sleeping, that is already. Yeah, that's got to be a lot of fun. What did you guys do in your class today? I feel like we didn't really do a whole lot of like different celebrations in school. Like, we talked about different things, but I feel like a lot was not, I don't know. I wish that we did more, I guess is what I'm saying. Colleges tried to do more. Don't think there was enough though, yeah. Yeah. In general, I feel like there's a lot more that could be done, you know? I wish that I learned more about it. I guess, you know, nothing is stopping us now as adults. It's just like, I wish that there was more of it in school, just because, I don't know. It would have been nice. Kids who celebrate, about half of my class came dressed in their fancy dress. Oh my gosh. With crafts to do. That is amazing. That is so cool. What an amazing, inclusive, and like involved event, you know? Like, these kids have got to be so proud and so excited to like share all this stuff with their classmates. Like, that's so cool. Oh, that sounds delicious too. Yeah, definitely. If you would like to share some pictures, I would love to see some pictures. Absolutely love to see some. It's hard to learn as an adult and retain it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't really do much for the holidays in general. It's hard to remember dates and stuff, but it'd be nice to know more. Yeah. Some pictures posted. I would honestly probably say Google to find out some more information, but it is I believe a Hindu festival. I don't know exactly what it is celebrating. Like, okay, Festival of Lights. I was right with that. But like, is it celebrating like a new year? Okay, good try. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love, love, love that. Oh yeah, I love watching that. Hi, Emily. Learn my new thing for the day, back to bed. Big deal to the community, yeah. Hi, Paul. Hello. Happy Friday. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna have so many pictures to put in this pattern. Wow, 53. That's amazing. Had fun. Oh, that's cool. A whole other hour. Oh. I don't think any evil crafty chats are happening. I am just trying to work on some pattern stuff because I need to get more white yarn to work on the patterns I'm going to do for this month. And I was thinking about doing little emotional support blobs. They kind of look like the ghosts, but they're not the ghosts. And I just like them because they're small and they could fit in your hand or your pocket or your purse or your bag or whatever. Or heck, I could even put like a loop through it so that they could be attached to a keychain or something like that. I was trying to think of like something fun I could do like multiple times. Like it doesn't necessarily have to like we did the ghosts, which were fun. But like what can I do that like all the time? I don't know. Fidget blorbs. Yes. Fidget blorbs. You need one? I'm carrying them around. I love that. Do it. I guess this is like one of those things where I'm like, well, what, people are gonna get bored of like these little fidgety guys. But then I remember that I have friends who do nothing but like sculpt dragons. And like they're all a little bit different and people still like them and buy them. And it's like, you can have like one thing that you're known for. There are worse things to be known for than fidget blorbs. You know? Also collect stuff a lot. Are people sick of them yet? No. I don't know. I don't know. There's still stuff on the website. My brain is a bully. You all understand. You all understand. Oh, I can always, again, never any pressure, but I can always put them on hold for you if you want, Slyfox. When I hear someone love something, I'm like, if you want me to, I am happy to do that. But there's no pressure, and there's no, you know, you don't have to decide now. But Sanzio Bruno. How do I want to say this? With the chicken body, you sew back and forth along the back. I guess it's working. That's fine too. I just know when someone really loves something. And I understand having to wait because money. Big mood. I understand totally. God, I hate this. And you've closed. Oh, secure any loose ends by are we having good tip tap sounds from my keyboard? Are we thriving with this? Yes? Okay. Okay. This is a quieter keyboard too. It's a Bluetooth one. I love this guy. It's like heavy. It is a sturdy guy. I got it off of Amazon and like dang. No, why is this in a... No. You ever just spell a word completely wrong? No, never. Baby tippy taps, yeah? Oh, no. And then Google asked if I meant this. What color, what font is this? How did we change fonts? What font should this be? I don't understand. No. Oop. There we go. You're like, wow, Google, you don't have to be so rude about it. But yes, I did actually mean that. Using a whip stitch. How are we doing, chat? Are we still thriving? Are we still doing alright? Or are we like, this was actually a really bad call and we shouldn't have done this? Doing good? You're having fun? Yes, because I'm done with work now. Yes. Awesome. Here, you know what we could do? Hang on. Trying to figure out a way. That we can have kitties on the screen too. These guys are just sleeping for now, so I'm just gonna do this because those are the ones that are. Oh, wait, maybe. There we go. That's fine. Now we have a little something to look at too. We were there today, by the way. We walked past catio number 2 over here. Oops. God. We walked past that with Gandalf. So. He was very good. I'm going to have so many pictures to take, but that's one of these nice things about like typing up some of this stuff at like now is being able to be like, okay, I made mention like put a picture here, put a picture here, put a like, yes, it's a lot. I know it sucks, but like it helps. So I went into the comb. It definitely helped, yeah. So many kitties. I like that they had this group has like a dog bed. Oh, you know what else I saw? I saw that the Wise, like the live stream thing that we used to try and look at, got like a proper update. And I'm wondering if it'll actually work now. I mean, that doesn't really seem... Error code, access denied. Okay. Bummer. I had gotten an email saying that, like, it was ready. And I was like, oh, I wonder... Because then I could totally show you all Fluffy Cat, too. I know. Oh, goodness gracious. Hello! Hi, Amanda. How are you? Welcome in, Raiders. How is your stream? Invalid client or context. What? Through the Wise app or official website. Isn't that what I'm on? Is that not? Oh my gosh. Hello. I hope that you had a lovely stream. We are kind of doing some co-working today. I ran out of the yarn that I needed to make snowmen. So we've been kind of working on little emotional support blobs, who are very cute, and chat wanted me to work on some of my patterns that I have been planning on releasing for a really long time, and so they were like, why don't you work on that a little bit? Ads. Oh, good call. Yes. All right. Perfect timing. We have about a minute left. So we will go ahead. We'll play some words on stream. We're also looking at kitty cams from Local Rescue, because who doesn't love looking at kittens? So when we come back, I'll go ahead. I'll show you guys some of the other things that we've been working on. Maybe we'll take another vote about what we do for the last bit of stream. But thank you so much for bringing your community over. I so appreciate it. Let us play some words on stream and take a quick stretch break. I encourage you all, especially if you came in on that raid, to take a stretch too. I'll be right back. Whoosh. Are we still in ads? Ads are being weird and dumb. 2 seconds. Okay. 20 seconds left. Okay. Okay. We can wait a minute. But, you know what? Oh. You know what I can do? While we're waiting. Guess what's working? Yeah, that's live. That's Fluffy Cat right now. Sweet baby. I figure since we just got a raid, we can go ahead. All I have left to do is type up how to sew the wings and the feet onto the chicken, and then I just have to photograph everything. So we made a good amount of progress today. So I figure since we got a raid, and we have some wonderful friends in, let's go ahead and work on some of this project. I am really excited about this. It is a Halloween village, and I'm working on the Dead Man's Saloon right now, but I'm really excited. It's a plastic canvas kit, and then all the pieces will get sewn together. Oh, see you later, Paul. Have a good one. I'm loving this project too. I'm loving that we can have Fluffy Cat Cam again. Oh my goodness. The best day. Okay, that just, yep, sure thing. I got an email from the company saying that they like fixed it. Oh, hi beautiful. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay. Saying that they fixed it. And I was like, well, heck yeah. I gotta try this out with Stream. Remember when that was Maple Cam? Yeah. Time to drive home. Have a safe drive. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. Where the heck did my tapestry needle go? Excuse me, humans. I'm here for the tasty nums. The Maple camera used to just be to like see where he was like downstairs, like if he had come in or out or whatever, and now, yeah. My beautiful baby. I'm waiting so patiently, I know. Such a good floof. Such a very good floof. Don't mind my stuff just like falling all over. BRB, no worries. Majestic, beautiful baby. Does anyone have any weekend plans? We have friends coming. That's nice. I hope you have a nice time. What got postponed? Oh, your plans. Gotcha. Well, I'm sorry. That stinks. Uh-oh. It's okay, I'm tired and now I don't have to go out. A whole mood. I understand. Well, that's not exactly live now, is it? Camera. Let's refresh. There we are. Our mailbox, so I have moat mail. Oh! The cat's in there calls to the paper. Wonderful. I cannot wait. I'm waiting for the night mode to kick on. Oh. For Fluffy's camera. We can all watch the sunset together. Aw, how sweet. Thought that might have that reaction. I laughed when I grabbed it. I was like, yep, that's appropriate. Yay! Oh, I'm glad you love them. It was definitely nerve-wracking, like, the blind boxes a little bit. I was like, I hope that people like what they got. But having that ability for people to be like, I don't really feel this one, kind of made it less scary for me, because I just made sure that I removed the ooh face before drawing for those people. There really wasn't a stinker among them. Oh, it's flower pot time. And night mode on. And what a beautiful plant. And then they settle in, and then their floof overflows, which is just about the cutest dang thing. Look at those whiskers.
I found my people.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. You were just whispering about their whiskers. It's okay. No worries. It was like an odd moment, like whiskers. I'll have you all know I got really emotional last night because Gandalf, like, it's special to me when a kitty sheds their whiskers, like, I don't know, when you're like petting them, and it's like, thank you for giving me one of these. Because Gandalf shed one of his multicolor whiskers as I was giving him scritches. And I mean, I also, you know, when we originally had his appointment for the surrender thing and all of that, like, I had stamped his little toes, and like I wanted to have like a little box where I could put a picture of him and his little paw prints, because, like, you know, it's, I don't know, he's just the first rescue kitty that we've really like had a hand in saving even. I can say words. And so then he shed, like, his whiskers start off black and then they go white. And so I have a little multicolor whisker that he, like, dropped in my hand last night, and I was like, thank you. I love it. What a beautiful gift. I was like, it shall go with your picture and your paw prints. Oops, sorry, you can't really see what I'm doing. So as a reminder to Raiders and any new friends, we've had several new followers today. Welcome, first of all. I stream Monday through Friday from 3 Eastern until 6. It is 5:43 right now, so we're going for a little bit longer. But I do take weekends off to try and get things done. But my life is currently overrun with cats, So I basically just take a weekend to decompress instead. You know? Oh, we're cleaning. Having a bath in our flower pot. Love the little orange thing saying have a beautiful day. Yay! I was trying to think of like what I could do instead of like a birth certificate, because you know, if I was going to do this like randomly. So I did that, and then on the back was the little like official moat stamp. Good idea? Okay. Hooray. I'm glad you liked it. I love that this already has like cat fur on it, because Artemis has come and sat on it. It's like, yep. This was never destined to be free of cat hair. I don't. Like, I try and work on baby blankets and things like that outside of my office. But, you know, then I have the dog hair. So it's like, if I know someone is allergic to dogs, I'll work on it in my office where there's cats. Or, like, keep Patch away from it. And if they're allergic to cats, or if I'm not sure, but, like, if I know someone has, like, a dog, for instance, I'm not going to necessarily worry too much. Like, everything gets washed before it gets mailed, but still. There's animal fur in all the things. I saw this video of this like allergist who was talking about this product that people can use to clean their carpets and things like that. And he was like, you know, this thing is amazing. He's like, you know, if you're trying to help cut down on allergies, you know, first things first, make sure that you're vacuuming once a week. And I'm like, you do realize that that video of that person using this like tool probably does vacuum once a week. Like, do you have any idea how quickly pet hair accumulates, especially in a multi-pet household? Like, that could honestly just be like a week's worth of pet hair on carpet. And a Ziploc in the freezer, yeah. That does. Fluffy Cat is in the planter, yeah. That furry blob in the upper right corner is Fluffy Cat. They're looking out like towards the yard, so reptile scales, oh no. Looking off into the sunset with us, yeah. I ordered a tarp, like a small one, because all the ones that we have are really big. So I ordered like the smallest size I could find online to attempt. We're gonna like use like straps to secure it so that it'll cover their heated house, because it rained today and it rained a lot, and their heated house, because of the size of it, has to be where it is, but it also got like really wet. So in an effort to try and keep that from, you know, getting soaked through, it's like, let's get a tarp and we can make a little makeshift tent to go over their heated house. They were still in it all day because it was, like I said, raining, and they were like, no thanks. Which was very cute. Used to vacuum daily and the floor was still covered in dog hair. Yeah. Patch is like that. Patch sheds like crazy. She bats him around and whines about it. She's like, I put those there. Now they're all out of their hiding spots. Gotta do it again. Why'd you move them, Mom? Gosh. They really can be such dramatic creatures, huh? Only toys she plays with on her own. Almost done with these walls in the back. And then I just have the roofs and the little front thing. Oh, and pumpkins. I have to make some pumpkins. But I'm almost done with the 4 walls of the building. So that's exciting. Oh no. So you'll cut them. Go cut them apart when you're done. The music just got really loud. You can see here I did like a little test thing to make sure that I was like doing things like spaced out properly. So like you'll cut and then you'll like work over these stitches into the other ones, like the other side, so like the front or the back wall or wherever, and it'll become 3-dimensional. So it has like a guideline, just like how you do counted cross stitch. Like it shows you where to cut and also like how far apart to have things. So yeah. But first to be called to the paper, decided they make a good cave. Oh look, there's a snoot, a boopable snoot. Oh, and that sweet fluffy kitty. We have like smooth jazz now. Oh god. Sure, Megan, just punch things. No, this is still the same lo-fi that we've been listening to. It's just smooth jazz. It is a vibe. Send pics on Discord. Oh, I love them. I love them so much. They're like, yes, very good. My special paper. My special paper has arrived. Thanks for ordering it, Mom. Time to make dinner, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good weekend. Oh, big stretch. Oh, big floofy booty. Sewing machine capacitor replaced. Nice. I have to check when it's their flea and tick med time again. Although I haven't talked to Arvet yet about Maple and his reaction to his flea and tick meds, so I have to do that too. One of those important to have, like, if just in case, you know, others can't be vaccinated or treated or whatever. Like, Maple has had an allergic reaction to his flea and tick meds, so it's good that everybody else has theirs, just to try and keep any from coming into our house. Welcome back, Calliope. Hello, Floof. Yeah, it's Floofy baby. James, do you want to feed Fluffy? I don't know if he's awake. He is. Oops. Want to feed Fluffy? The camera's working. So beautiful. So majestic. Oh my goodness. My phone keeps buzzing because it's like, pet detected on backyard critters. Like, yeah, I know. I'm literally watching it. Thanks. Can you guys hear my phone when it vibrates? That's gotta be annoying. Hi, Scruffy. Like that. Can you hear that? I should move my phone away. I'm not gonna make it, chat. Boo. Oh well. That's fine. Am I gonna need this color for the other houses? Probably. I know. So frustrating. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Ooh, yum. Oh, look at them. I love them so much. James is gonna go feed them in a second. we can see them. One of my favorite things, I know I had mentioned before, like I've been playing video games again with with James's best friend. We both really like playing. Oh, hold on, it's a shelter calling me. Give me a second. Hello? since he's come inside, he's put on a pound. So, he's definitely improving. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. And then oh, I know. I had to send our vet a picture of his surgery site, and that was quite a quite a task to be like, let me get a picture of your butt, sir. And he just kept being like, I want pets, and I'm like, no, I need the other end. And then so if anyone is interested, I guess do you guys vet them before passing that on to us? Okay. Fabulous. Right. Yeah. Right. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, there some of the places that we've called that are like, we'll put his picture on, have wanted us to vet the people. And I'm like, I mean, I could, but I feel like it's more common to have you guys ask those questions and okay. Perfect. Oh, wonderful. All right. Well, that sounds like a really great, you know, option for now. So I will go ahead and get that off to you in the next couple of hours. And yeah, thank you so much for reaching back out to me. I appreciate it. All right. You too. Bye. All right. Well. Ah. Oh my goodness, Vixen, hi! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Hello, hello. Look at Fluffy just chowing on down.
Found my people.
Shipwreck, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. We had a drastic haircut today, about 4 inches. Nice. Sorry, that was one of the rescues calling.
I found my people.
That is a foster to adopt. Grim, thank you for that follow too. She's like, well, I have some good news, I have some bad news. And I'm like,
I found my people.
she's like, the bad news is I don't have room for you. She's like, now the good news is I can put his picture on our website as an adoptable cat.
People.
And, you know, you guys, if you're able to keep him, they will vet the people who want to adopt him. Like, we don't have to do it. So, like, okay, not great, but it's something. It's moving forward somehow. Anywho, Vixen, hello, Raiders. Thank you so much for all of those follows. I appreciate it so much. What were you up to today? What were you doing? Let me, there were so many follows that just happened. There were so many things that just happened, honestly. We have a kitten, Raiders, so a quick little, you know, background on what the heck is going on in my life. We have a kitten that we TNR'd, so we trapped, neutered, and released. But the kitten was like, hey, guess what? I don't want to be released. And has come back. Now, we have 2 cats already. We're working on adding this kitty to our household at some point, hopefully. This is Fluffy Cat, who we absolutely adore. They're not quite ready to come in yet. But Gandalf has been ready to come in. And we have not been able to find, like, a shelter or a foster or anything for him because it was just kitten season and people aren't adopting. So we're trying, yeah, he literally barged in. We opened the door and he was like, thanks, I'm coming in. So I was just on the phone with one of the shelters. So I was just updating everybody. But you said you were, made some wait, what is that? Bessums? What are those? Thank you though so much for the raid for all of those follows. Yes, we are so close to 4490. Look at us go. Mini broomsticks. Oh, that's so fun. Wait, I love that. We're working on a Halloween village. I'm working on this part right now, the Dead Man's Saloon. So you stitch it and then you cut it out and then you piece it together and it becomes like a 3-dimensional building. I was saying, like, I have a Christmas village that I put up every year, like a, you know, little ceramic village that we've added to, but I've never really had anything for Halloween. And now that we have like a house, my Halloween decorations are just kind of like fall themed. Like a lot of them stay out like through Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And so I wanted to have some like special, like just for Halloween sort of items. And so I was gifted this kit, and it's a 2-part kit. So there were those 3 buildings, and then there are these ones too. So I'm going to be stitching for a long time, but I'm really excited about it. So we've kind of been working on it here and there. I mostly cross-stitch, crochet, and knit here. I kind of do a variety of different things. I didn't really introduce myself. Hi, I'm Megan. If you can't tell, I am so neurodivergent and so out there. But welcome. We're so glad to have you. I use she, her pronouns. Would you all like to see a raid video? Because I do believe this is your first time here. And when someone joins us for the first time, we have to play the raid video just to show y'all what kinds of silly shenanigans you can expect. So let's go ahead. We'll play that real quick, and then I will be right back. So don't go too far. I hope you enjoy. Also, Vixen, if you need to raid and run, do post-stream self-care, any of that stuff, please make sure that you do. Okay? Okay. Be right back. Whoosh. Say hi. Hi, I'm Megan, and welcome to my stream. We have cats in hats. Dear diary. Dear diary. I dressed as an orange for you. It worked. You're so cute. I can't. I love your face. Nailed it first try. And welcome to my birthday stream.
Less than 3,333,333,333,333. Love my family at the moat.
Artemis is staring into your soul right now. Y'all, look at it. You're getting so much maple silliness. Oh, you like the lesbian? Enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that follow button. So, raiders and friends of the moat, I have a question, and that is, are you ready for some shenanigans? /in chat if you are. I'm so sparkly! So sparkly. All right, raiders, moat friends, if you are following, you have access to the ready emote. Be sure to share it that you are ready for shenanigans. Thank you again so much for the raid. I do very much appreciate it. It always means a lot when someone new comes in, gives our community a chance. We're quite a lovely, chaotic, crafty, caring group of people who like cats, you know? There's also a bunch of cats. So if you like crafts or cats or chats, you're in the right place, because that's what we do here, like a lot, all the time. Raiders, let me know if any of you all are crafters, and if so, what kinds of crafts you do. Oh, Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot can't keep a sub. It's okay. They're trying their best. Uh-huh. You sweet fluffy cat. Yeah, so that one rescue just asked that we send his picture and all of like his info. And that they'll list him on their site. So I love cats. You have 4? We currently have 3 in our house. We're only meant to have 2. Hi, couple of things. Yes. Tell me the things, Kenya. I love how Pippin eats without too much looking behind. Yeah. 1, I'm proud of you for being brave. Oh. Thanks, Kenya. Mainly a paper crafter, but do a variety of crafts. Very cool. I love paper crafts. I just love crafts in general. Like, crafts? Yes, please. I say, oh my god, I keep hitting my mic. I saved 4 babies from 3 litters today. Do you have pictures? Look, Kenya, this is live right now, a fluffy cat. Of our fluffy baby. They're having their dinner. Please have pictures. Yeah, I don't know if you want to join the Discord, but if you would like. There's a picture of one of the foster kitties section in your Discord, and you must see the face. I'm on my way. That is live, yeah. I'm sure they'll be back. That's okay. We're gonna quickly pivot. What? A little girl, little boy. Which cause the resting like bitch face is so strong. She's a mine. She rivals Artemis for resting bitch face, let me tell you something. I love her. I love her so much. Just a little baby. I mean, Artie is top-notch RBF. Let's see if I can find one. I mean, she also does this though too. Because of her lip injury. So there's also the whole like, I'm on my back and I'm being a cheesy goofer. Call her Wednesday. Kenya, that's a fabulous name. Would you like to see my little man who no one wants to foster or adopt? My little man. Wednesday is perfect. 3 adopted brothers. That was so sad. Oh no. I love what you guys do. Fostering is so important. It really is. Handsome boy, I think of him every day. So, I mean, if you know anyone, Kenya, as it turns out, like, anywhere that would like him, I have a friend who I've known since high school, inside the US, who is a pilot. And one of the things he does is freedom rides. And he has volunteered to take Gandalf to a friend if they don't live near us. So, definitely no pressure. There's never any pressure with any of these things. This is called networking. This is me trying to reach out and find people who can help or who can be there for him in a way that we can't really. So, cross stitch and crochet, make jewelry, paint, so nice. And I rescue critters. Hi, welcome, you're among friends. Both of my cats, they chose me. We now have a third cat that, we're trying to find a home for because he was supposed to be a TNR, which is trap, neuter, release, and he said, no, I don't want to be released. I want to be inside. So, yeah. I know, I reached out to him. I was like, hey, I don't know if you want a cat or your mom or your sister want a cat. And he was like, no. And then a few days later, he was like, by the way, like, if anyone that you know does want him and, like, you need help getting him there, I can do it. Like, I would probably, you know, we could fundraise a little bit to help pay a little bit, because even though he offered, I'm like, that's a lot to, like, fly. It's expensive, I know. So, Freedom Rides remind you of the radio flyer? Yes! Oh, cats make you itch. Oh no. Wasn't it so sweet? I was like, oh my gosh. Gotta go pick up some things for these babies since I have to separate them for a bit. I love you too, Kenya. Thank you for sharing the sweet baby and the news with me. That made my day. That made my day. So, thank you. I expect to see lots of more pictures and all sorts of things with these sweet little babies. But thank you. Thank you, Kenya, for what you do, hun. We love you too. Oh, goodness. Makes my heart happy. We were actually just talking about how badly fosters are needed. And how, like, just shelters right now in general are hurting so bad. So, I definitely encourage you all, if you have a few dollars, if you have some extra pet stuff, if you even just have, like, towels, check out your local shelter. A lot of them will take those things, like toys that your pet doesn't like, or treats that your pet doesn't like, or like old towels. A lot of shelters will use those as bedding or use them to dry animals or for any number of reasons. So definitely, I encourage you all, shelters right now really, really, really need help. Really need help. And it's pretty clear now as we have Gandalf just how full everywhere is. Towels, yep. Because they use them for so many things. And exactly, it's easy, like, they can put it in with an animal in their cage, and it's not a bed, and so they can wash it easily. Gandalf loved sleeping on a towel for a while. So you can also check, a lot of like local shelters will have, you know, either Amazon wish lists or, you know, even just like supplies again that you might have around the house. Like towels or some even take sheets. Blankets. Like, you know, those fleece kind of blankets that you can get at like Five Below. Love donations of towels and bed linens, yeah. But there's lots of like small things that people can do to help out. Even just volunteering there. Even if like you can't take like a pet home with you to like foster. Just like going there, playing with the animals or answering the phone. Like I'm hoping given some time and practice to be able to volunteer at that shelter. You know, like that's one of my goals right now with like the agoraphobia and everything. I mean, I went again today. I took my meds and I went and I didn't freak out. So, you know, maybe next time I'll try with a little less meds. I don't know. I took a bunch today because I wasn't really sure what was going to happen and if it was going to like be anxiety inducing. But baby steps, you know? Alright, let's finish this last window for tonight. And then I'm gonna go and eat something before I have to feed the many, many animals that live in my house right now. Oh, I'm on the East Coast. Northeast. Tri-state area. Oh, and I did forget to mention this with the raid. I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 Eastern. So it is currently 6:30. You know, those times are estimates. Sometimes we go over, sometimes we start late, you know, life is like that. We're going over and we started late today, so why not both? Yeah, US. I love that name Wednesday for that cat. That was a good call. That's the perfect cat name. Perfect name for that little baby. I know. I'm gonna adopt a rescue cat when you move to a bigger place. I love that. I love that so much. We were saying that at some point in our future, that we would love to like foster in our house. But unfortunately right now we can't because Patch wouldn't allow us to. Which is what's making this so difficult, is that everyone is like... everyone's in separate rooms because Patch, our Dalmatian, who is very sweet to us, is very scared and anxious and therefore reactive around other animals since we lost our chocolate lab. So, we can't really do much right now. But one day I would love to do like what Kenya does, take in some of these little babies who need some loving before they get adopted. So... at the moment, the apartment's way too small. No, I get that. I absolutely understand that. Patch, unfortunately, he and Coco got along because he was with Coco from before he was anxious and stressed and reactive. Coco was like the one constant in his life, if you will. Like, and then when she passed, he has not done well with like other animals around, unfortunately, because we would have adopted another dog for him, but like most animals, you want them to have a friend. Some animals do better without one, and it's hard knowing sometimes, and it's hard understanding that, because I want all of my animals to have a buddy, because, you know, I'll have to figure out food. Have a good weekend, Allison. Thanks for hanging out. I foster too, yeah. She's too old now and territorial. Absolutely. I get that. And it's like, I always feel bad when I say things like that, because it's not like I'm wishing anything, you know, like, oh, I can't wait for that day. No. Please don't take it that way. It's just like one of those, like, yeah, in the future at some point. Like, it's something that I feel called to do. But right now my hands are full with animals who don't all get along. So I'm gonna deal with them first. Alright, let me see who's on that we can possibly go and say hello to. Thank you all so much for being here today, for all of the lovely raids and good chats. I appreciate you all so much. There are plenty of places that you can be hanging out on Twitch, and for you to spend any amount of time here with me is just fabulous. Let us roll some credits. Thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. As a reminder, I will not be here Saturday or Sunday, but I'll be back on Monday, and we'll hopefully be working on some snowmen. So I hope to see you then. We are going to go raid Sasa. They are working on a really cool Lord of the Rings, like, full coverage cross-stitch piece, and they've made a ton of progress since the last time we've been there. So, let's go say hi, shall we? Let me see if this will work this time. Yes, it did. Hooray! All right, let's go say hello, and I will see you on Monday. Bye!